Yo, 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 what's happening? What's happening, y'all? Back with the boys for another episode. Bear Down Weekly. I'm your host, Ill Brown. Victory Sunday should lead to Victory Monday in a good week. Whether you're at work or whatever you do. Cut off the beloved. Oh, wow. Bears get off the snide today. 31-14 at Soldier Field. Caleb Williams has a big day. Ben Johnson with a redemption game. Let's get everything situated right here. Yes, sir. Smoke, what's happening, brother? Salute. Bear down. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. And of course, the only Bears podcast with, you guessed it, there it is, live call-in line. Hit the line. 872-222-7010. Voice your opinions on the Bears' big win today. At home, taking business against the Cowboys. Love to know your thoughts, whether you comment or you hit the line. Get this situated a little better. There we go. Yes, sir. Finally a W. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, a lot to unpack here, man. Definitely, yes, sir. Great W. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tapping in from Wu. I saw the look like the Wu-Tang W right there. Tapping in from YouTube. Elements MC. Appreciate you, bro. Love it when y'all tap in from YouTube. Yeah, a lot to unpack here. So, Caleb Williams, big day. Got the box score here. 19 of 28. 298. 4 touchdowns. No sacks. Great number there. No interceptions. Quarterback rating 142.6. You'll take that every day of the week. I love what I saw as far as the commitment to the run game. Got to get that yards per carry up, though. We hovering around 3.5. Let's get that over 4. We'd love to see that over 4 yards per carry. What do you guys think, man? Leave it in the comments. How did you like the Bears' run game today? It's definitely going to address the passing game. Caleb Williams. You guys, give it some time. The kid's going to be great. It's just going to take some time. It's refinement. It's mastery. The little things. He's going to start nailing those. Had a great day today. Still about a handful of throws. 3-4 throws I would love to see him get back. Just real easy completions. You got to nail them. But that's a great question. I think he was a healthy scratch again. Roschon Johnson was a healthy scratch again. I don't think you'll see him here next year. Honestly, this offense could use what we let walk out the door, and that's a David Montgomery. That's just my opinion, but you let them go to the rivals, and you see how they run game is humming. So, but yeah, Roschon Johnson, another healthy scratch again. Healthy scratch again, man. So, yeah, back to the past game. Caleb Williams, Ben Johnson was in his bag today, dialing up a lot of exotic trick plays. Caleb was pretty accurate for the most part, except for those handful of throws you want to get back. But like I said, it's going to take some refinement, going to take some mastery, and that takes years. Not 10 years, but let the kid be in the system for 2-3 years. All of that fine-tuning, when the game really slows down for him, when he's not thinking about the cadence, not thinking about all the complex things, and then he could just really focus on the little things, and that's making those throws that you want to see NFL quarterback hit 95% of the time. Let's go in the comments and get a couple more. Okay. Yes, sir. Tino, what's good, bro? Gotta boost that yards per carry. But I love what I saw out of the commitment to the run today. I think at one point we had like 10 straight runs. And that's Ben Johnson wants to run to set up the play action. And you saw that today. Just got to get those runs to pop a little more. But we're getting there. We getting there, man. So you give a new offense 4 to 6 weeks to see what we made of. Got another winnable game next week. You go in there, get that one against the Raiders, and you hit the bye week 2-2. Then you adjust. Let me see, get a little more of the stats. A huge day for one of my favorite Bears, Luther Burden. Not a whole lot of receptions, but man, did he make them count. He was the recipient of that big play on the flea flicker. 3 catches, 101. Got his first touchdown as a Bear. DJ Moore, modest day, 4 catches, 21. Got a tutty. He was involved in the run game, though. Romo Dunze, 3 catches. 7 targets. 3 catches, 62 yards and a touchdown. You will take that. And Cole Kmet with a 10-yard touchdown today. It's the only reception of the day, pretty much. Great day for the passing offense overall. Getting better in the run, but I just think we need a beefier running back. Pause, but not a pause, but more of a bell cow type guy. I like DeAndre Swift, but what I think is, he's just, in me, he's a great change of pace guy. And we got a couple more comments. Yes, sir. Trick play was fire. Tapping in from Facebook. What's up, Alex? Young fella, what's good? Shout out to my boy Aaron, man. One Cole. He's young fella learning that Dolby Atmos mixing. Appreciate the comment. But like to get some of you guys' thoughts. Phone lines are open. 872-222-7010. Let me know what you think about the offensive performance today. Before I get into what the defense did today. Now, this is a show of accountability and not sugarcoating it when these guys need to get it together. You know what I'm saying? When it's a lot of these, I need y'all to be equally excited when Caleb Williams has a big game. Because he's getting dragged all throughout social media. Hell, the national media, the fans, y'all, you're clowning his fingernails. Shout out to the Lyrical Lemonade fingernail polish job he had today. That was kind of cold, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't wear it, but it was raw. I need the apologies to be as loud as the disrespect. Now, does he have to string games like this together? Absolutely. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. However, the kid had a great game today, 4 touchdowns. Give him his flowers. You can't be hating on the kid when he's balling out. But the minute, he's not balling out, he's, still learning. He's technically a rookie all over again because last year was a disaster. And it's crickets when he's balling out. So, we got to be better as a fan base. Get a kid his flowers when he ball out. Make sure, you know what I'm saying? You show love when he balling out. Get it some time. That offense is going to be humming. The offense is going to be the strength of the team. Now, we addressed the offense. And before I switch gears on defense, hold on, get a couple more comments in here. All right. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to definitely get to that. I got my man Quamain, first time commenter. What's up, brother? Yeah, they balled out today, man. We need a lot more of this, though. We need the consistency, man, but this is a good start. The Good way not to ruin my mental health for the rest of the week, Bears. I appreciate it. Always a good thing after a Bears win. So can't wait to actually hold on. I'm unveiling a new segment in 2 weeks after the bye week. It's going to be called Watch Film with Ills, where once a week after a Bears win or loss, middle of the week, we will be breaking down all 22 film live. Whether it just be a handful of plays or a whole game, I don't know. Leave it in the comments. That's something y'all interested in? Do it whether or not y'all want it, but how you want it formatted. You want just a handful of key plays, whole games? It's whatever you guys want. But new segment coming, watching film with Ills right after the bye week, man. So I'm excited to get that out to the people. And like I said, let me plug one more thing before I get on Dennis Allen's behind. We do have a Patreon. So what you want to do, I'm going to show you guys real quick. We go to the Patreon and become part of the family. Become a sibling, man. This show, the equipment, you know what I'm saying? Everything, with your contributions, we could continue to grow this thing. But here you go. Patreon, right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. Sibling Rivalry Sports Fanatics, Patreon. Sign up. Donate whatever you want. All contributions are appreciated. But let's get to the defensive side of the ball. What's the sound effect? I'm looking for? Defense. Draft picks. We're going to have to use some on the defense, and lots of them. Pass rush still leaves a lot to be desired. Much better performance from Montez Sweat today, but still, Dak had a lot of time to throw until Dennis Allen started dialing up a lot of pressure. Dak was sitting back there all day. Secondary and the linebackers was playing a lot better today. So it was a lot of check downs they gave up. But for the most part, Dak he had all day to throw. He had all day to throw, man. You catch a break with CeeDee Lamb going down. But you got the 5th highest paid defensive unit in the NFL. 5th highest. I needed to look a little better. I needed to look a little more dominant. But like I was saying, yes, sir. Linebackers, for sure, was in a bag today. Down a starter, too. Down TJ Edwards. But Dak had, like my man Alex say, too much time to throw. So you get the big break from CeeDee Lamb going down. You can kind of hone in on Pickens. But I feel like we need to be a better run defense for starters. The trenches is supposed to be the strength of the team, especially in between the tackles. I feel like our defensive tackle room is pretty solid, but I'm watching number 33 Williams. Was it Javonte Williams on the Cowboys? Just running through arm tackles. And I'm like, ugh. It's supposed to look better. But I'm willing to give Dennis Allen the benefit of the doubt. Let's give him some time. Definitely like what I saw as far as second half adjustments. But we got to get some more pressure on the quarterback. And I just don't think that guy's in the building. That guy's not at Hallis Hall. He's just not. Montez Sweat, overpaid number 2 edge rusher in my opinion. He's definitely a great complementary edge, but we still need that guy. This defense would have looked a whole lot better had Ryan Poles swung for the fences and said, you know what, let's go get Micah Parsons. You know what, let's go get from the Bengals. Jesus Christ, help me in the comments. You guys, Trey Hendrickson. I didn't need your help this time. You add one of those premier pass rushers to this defense, it looks completely different. Because now a guy like Montez Sweat doesn't see double teams. A guy like Odingbo is a rotational guy now instead of a starter. You even saw a lot of Dominique Robinson today. He had a sack. Shout out to Dom Rob. But you don't want him being one of your top guys ever. I'm very intrigued to see how much longer Austin Booker is going to be out, because I just don't know. And that's a really good grade right there. So Kumain says C+. That's about where I'm at. You know what? I give him a B- because we did force turnovers. I want to give some round of applause to number 29, Tyreek Stevenson today. Young fella, nice bounce back game. The media been on your ass ever since the Fail Mary. Great aggressive play to literally snatch the ball out of Javonte Williams' hands, get the defense off to a good start. Love to see it. So show 29 some love, man. Drop 29s in the comments. Tyreek Stevenson with a nice bounce back performance. Got to build on that, young fella. It ain't over for you yet, man. Keep stacking them good days. But yeah, that's where I'm at. B- for the defense. Let's see if we can ramp it up. We got a lot of guys out. I'm on the side of maybe you don't get. We got some 29s in there, yes sir. I don't think you get Jalen Johnson back until probably December, if he comes back at all. So I like to see the defensive side of the ball. Like to see you sign maybe a veteran corner, like Kendall Fuller, maybe a Stephon Gilmore, just to hold you over. We got to get Kyler Gordon back healthy, and we got to get TJ Edwards back healthy, and Austin Booker back healthy. I want to see the defense with more of their full complement of guys before I give them a real grade. But still, it's a lot left to be desired. I feel like the offense is ahead of the defense right now. And with a top 5 unit, as far as how much they've been getting paid, I need to see more. Special teams today, I don't really have a grade, man. They didn't have to be involved as much. And that's what you want. You want the special team. I don't want to be talking about special teams at all. I want us to put the foot on the neck so I don't have to be talking about Cairo Santos or covering kicks. Nah. We want the special teams to just be, hey, go out there, do your job, execute. Let it be an afterthought because we dominated. That's what we want. So, phone lines are open. 872-222-7010. Where you at with things, man, before I get into my next segment and we close this post game out? Where's your confidence rating? I feel like we should get next week against the Raiders. We going to the bye week 2-2. What'll be your confidence rating for the Bears? Give me a scale of 1 through 10. Leave it in the comments. What'll be your confidence rating if we can win next week against the Raiders and get to 2-2 before the bye week? I would love to know your thoughts on that. But for the next segment, I want to talk about Ryan Poles. What do we think? Man, at a hot 3.5, man. A hot 3.5, bro. Golly. I get it, though. Make them show it to you. Make them prove it. I got you. So I got 3.5. from Kumain. If we can get to 2-2, I'll be at about a 5. You get to 2-2, that's kind of being like, 0-0. And then you just gotta stack wins. You just gotta stack wins from there. So let's get to 2-2 and see what we can do. See what we can do from there. But here we go. The meat and potatoes of the show right now. Do you think that Ryan Poles is on a hot seat? Hit the line, 872-222-7010. What do you feel about Ryan Poles? Is he on the hot seat? Do you think he should be fired? Do you think he's done a good job? Leave it in the comments. Hit the line, 872-222-7010. I believe that Ryan Poles has done a good job managing the salary cap. He literally brought us out of salary cap hell. He's had some solid draft picks, but nothing spectacular. Nothing spectacular. You like the move where, we fleeced Carolina. That's fine and dandy. But he hasn't drafted any Pro Bowlers. Not one. Jalen Johnson is a Ryan Pace guy. Cole Kmet is a Ryan Pace guy. And he's never made a Pro Bowl. Jalen Johnson is our only Pro Bowler on the roster right now, with the exception of Joe Thuney. And we didn't draft Joe Thuney. So, Ryan Poles, man, I need you, without making a splash play in the trade coming into the season, when there was premier edge rushers just out there for the taking, I need you to nail the next draft. Darnell Wright should be Jalen Carter. Colston Loveland should be Jonathan Simmons at left tackle. Or Armand Membu or somebody. Colston Loveland is going to be a solid player. But you didn't need Colston Loveland. That was a Ferrari pick when you needed a pickup truck. Same with Luther Burden, but got a nagging suspicion that DJ Moore won't be around too much longer. And that's just, my instincts. Do I think DJ Moore is a great player? Yeah. I'd love to keep him, but I don't know. We just got to see it more. We got to see them gel a little bit more. Caleb and DJ, I want to see them get a little more chemistry. But if you drafted Luther Burden, you got Rome Odunze. You probably still will be drafting and developing guys. I like Lamade Zaccheaus. At this point, is it time to flip DJ Moore or something? I don't know. But that's Ryan Poles' job. Gotta see. There you go. Nah. You watch college football, man. Colston Loveland is a dog. He's just a rookie. And you gotta feature him. He had a nice grab today, man. Got a little banged up. But if you're gonna draft a kid at number 10, you gotta throw him the rock. As Kumain say, DJ Moore is out next season. I don't know. We gotta just see how this season goes. If we stink it up, yeah, absolutely. You move on. You gotta move on from a lot of guys. You gotta have a fire sale. You gotta undo the harm you did to the salary cap. I didn't like the Grady Jarrett deal. I'm not mad at it. But those are the signings that you make when you're a Super Bowl contender. When you're a Super Bowl contender, then you sign a Grady Jarrett. You gave starter money to Odingbo. And he's non-existent out there. To the point where, yeah, you're right. DJ Moore definitely does want to win. As he should. He's headed toward age 30. He should definitely want to win. But he got paid. I need to see better body language. I need to see him block more effectively. I need to see him finish the routes when he's not getting the ball. And the chemistry will get there. The chemistry will get there, man. You know, the Bears have a lot of weapons. That's something we haven't been able to say a lot. But the Bears have a lot of weapons. And Caleb got to play point guard. So the offense is still a work in progress. But this is about Ryan Poles. Where you at with him? Bears fans, where y'all at with Ryan Poles? He's had a lot of misses, a lot of swing and misses on trades. I just want to see the man draft a freaking Pro Bowler. Can we get him to draft one Pro Bowler? Honestly, it's by now it should be Darnell Wright. But he's still coming into his own. He's not developing as fast as I thought he would. He's a solid player, solid right tackle, clean up them penalties a little bit, but that should have been Jalen Carter. We looking for a running back. You draft Tory Taylor in the 4th round ahead of Bucky Irvin. Bucky Irvin, shout out Hillcrest High School. Bucky Irvin is killing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are 3-0 right now. 4th round. You could have had Bucky Irvin. You wouldn't have no issues at running back. Him and DeAndre Swift would be nice together. Similar skill set, but Bucky tougher, man. I seen Bucky in person. A lot of us seen Bucky in person. He'd be a great Chicago Bear right now. And we got Tory freaking Taylor. You don't draft no punter ever in no pick. Maybe a compensatory pick. I'm not wasting no draft pick on a punter. We sign punters. Fuck we doing drafting a punter in the 4th round? That's Ryan Poles getting too cute. So I want to know what y'all thoughts are, man. What's your confidence rating in Ryan Poles? And we not even going to do a 1 through 10. Fire, content, or incomplete. How you feel about Ryan Poles? Fire him, you're content, or incomplete? You want to see more? I'm on the incomplete side. I want to see more. He has got to get the draft. He has got to get the draft right next year. And it's time to go defense. Because you got a lot of contracts on that defensive side of the ball that you want to get out of. At this point, we can give Jalen Johnson what turns out to be a team-friendly deal. But, my man, you got to stay healthy. You got to stay healthy, man. Otherwise, we need to be looking to draft your replacement. We were coming into this season thinking that corner would be a big strength. Tyrell Smith goes down. Jalen goes down. We got Nashawn Wright out there looking lanky and bogus as the CB1, which is crazy. That's why we need Tyreek Stevenson, Ryan Poles draft pick, to continue to pick his game up, man. He looked good today. Young fella, let's build on that because we going to need you. Otherwise, we got to be drafting on defense. I don't want to see nothing next year. 1st round left tackle, if you got to do it. Because Braxton Jones is buns. He wasn't that bad today. But, man, I got some film that I want to show you guys on the All 22. I might just dedicate it to him. A bull rush bonanza. Hold on, that's funny. Bull rush bonanza of Braxton Jones absolutely getting jackknife powerbomb by defensive ends. Kid can't anchor to save his life. I'm old, washed, and beat up. And I probably could hold up more of a fight than that guy, man. His anchor against the bull rush is one of the worst I've ever seen. He's got all the physical tools. I mean, are you lifting weights? I mean, I know you're coming off an injury, but goodness gracious, bro. His anchor on the bull rush is terrible. So, like that being said, you got to address left tackle. You got to do that in the draft. I need these 2nd round picks, Ryan Poles, to produce more. We had a good showing from Luther Burden today and a sighting from Colston Loveland. But Ozzie Trapillo, if he doesn't end up starting at right tackle or left tackle eventually, that's a major swing and miss with a second round pick when the Texans starter was right there on the board. You could have had him. Ariante Ursery. He's starting for the Texans. He's good. He's a rookie. He should have been a Bear. And if you've been following me for however long I've been doing this podcast, I had him mocked to the Bears in several of my mock drafts. Left tackle, second round, Ariante Ursery out of Minnesota. He was right there for the taking. And Ryan Poles gets too cute, drafts Trapillo because he went to Boston College. How are you an offensive lineman and you can't identify a good offensive lineman? Maybe because you weren't a good offensive lineman, maybe. You know? Anyway, with that being said, all things considered, I was pleased with the performance today. Bears get the big win, get out the losing category. 31-14. Defense gets a B-. Offense gets an A for me today. Ben Johnson gets an A for me today. Special teams, you don't want to hear about them, and that's kind of like an A. Matt Eberflus, kick rocks. But I appreciate you guys, all the comments, all the engagement. Like I said, don't forget to hit the Patreon. Simply Sibling Rivalry Sports Fanatics on Patreon. Give me some money. Can I have some money? Nah, real talk. Sign up for the Patreon because it's going to allow me to do more fly shit for y'all as Bears fans and as football fans as a whole. But that being said, I'm satisfied. I'm about to go play some 2K26. This has been another episode of Bear Down Weekly. I'm your host, Il Brown. Big win, 31-14. Bear down, and I'm going to holler at y'all later.